Alright. Hey, how you doing everybody? Oh man, we are back with the third. After quite a long prologue that we went through Thursday. And this was the first time that we had a chance to save. Man. Since then. I'm a little stuffy today from allergies. I'll see how my throat holds up. Ignorant cults, the kin of Venera, the cosmographics. Oh, here's the Azure fragments. Whatever manages this library must have some out-of-this-world connections to gather this many rare books from all over the place. Whoa, is this a copy of Isthenian Tales? What's a banned book doing here? These guys are all over Congression for the sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing. And they aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year. No way. What is it called? It's called The Librarian Cuisine, published by Liberal News Service. Now, that can't be real. What's that doing here mixed in with all this other stuff? Are you sure you aren't pulling my leg? Your guess is as good as mine. The photographs of food on it look delicious, however. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works at the LNS, and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, didn't you know I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, of course. How fast did you eat? Wait, we bought that poor store's entire bread supply and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked too. The flour used is clearly high quality, but the bread can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like liberal. Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub and all this around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come on, to think about it. It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was conscious that it started glowing just before we were sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as a squire. As such, I can barely stand to let you keep something that possesses such danger in your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Reese. Give it to me. Look. First, we still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason that we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up until this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run far away from me as possible, who's holding it makes a damn bit of difference. Still, sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. But if we find out for sure it really is dangerous, promise you get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Anyway, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up in this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. This one doesn't have turbo mode. I can either run or walk, that's about it. Huh? What's that? Well, this is foreboding. Doesn't look like to be a relic of the ancient Zemirian civilization, though. I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device, simply a stone monument. Oh, there's something written near the bottom. Huh? So there is. Now let's see. The Hermit's Garden. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It could be a message or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. But you were right, it really is just a stone monument. Shall we try destroy it and see if anything happens in? I get first hit. Wait, no way! Just because we've established that it's any kind of device doesn't mean that nothing bad will happen when we get smashed to bits. Don't worry, I was just joking. You're so worried. Anyway, let's see the extreme option like that until after we explore it all over. More reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else. Okay. Well, this is nice. Looks like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. Well, I'll give you that, it might be some kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought would be to love it to sit and fish here, if there weren't so many fish to be fished. Really? I didn't know you still like fishing. Sure, can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I wasn't surprised how many fishing fanatics there are all over Liberal. And there's a guild in Grand Seal that's really hardcore into it, and the girl that I ran into would give most of the pros a run for their money. Oh? Something wrong? Hey, it's nothing. Regardless, it's a shame that there's no fish in it. The water is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us at least. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. What's this? I'm not sure. I'll take a closer look. Huh. Who dumped all this sep on the ground? Well, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it. Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed that it wasn't food. You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your dermatology. Was that part of the Dominion training? Sure wasn't. All I needed to know was you. she would be better off with it. His S-Craft sucks. Oh, wait a minute. Then again, he does have healing. He does have healing. Well, yeah. His S-Craft sucks, but his other skills aren't as bad. What's a huge tree doing here? And there's no sign of any others in the surrounding area either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Figures we wouldn't get that lucky. Come to think of it though, you were always an expert on plants and medical herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize this kind of tree this is. I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Oh, did you work out something? Maybe, maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now. Oh, right. Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has a sweet sap inside like maple trees. May I cut into the trunk a bit to see? No, you cannot. Oh, as far out as the eye can see. Just where are we? Beats me. Still, wherever we are, it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo either. Yeah. Well, we've investigated the whole area now, but we didn't find anything that would give us any ideas on where we are. Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea what kind of place this is, though. Really? It's a place both within Liberal and not at the same time, like a separate dimension of sorts. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during all the trouble with the Areoli, Kevin explained about the altered space between the trisilicate towers intended to seal the Areoli away. Wow, so you can think this place we're in may be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There were a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I thought I understand what you mean. The Liberian cuisine book that we found earlier is one, right? Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away in the Areoli all these years ago, how did a book like that was published a year get in here? All the unusual books are from another great collapse too, which means someone else had been going in and out of here within the past year. Could it have been a man in black that we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who would want to read the Liberian cuisine, though. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that the situation we're in is pinned out by someone. Possibly before the cube even came into our possession. You really think so? Well, if that's really the case, what should we do now? There's a million mirror question. We don't have any much to work here. Just a big open area with no way out. Oh. This again? Ah! That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap. Kevin took his battle orb out of his pocket. He had noticed all the quartz in it were shattered. Oh yeah, of course, can't give us all the good stuff at the moment. You know, we had to start all over again from the bottom up. Let's get the cheap crap. Seeing this, Riles took out her own battle ornament. Mine is the same way. Even my spare quartz are ruined. Just what is going on here? What? Oh no, it's the Tenchi tree. What just happened? I don't know. I'll wager this was a cube's doing. Guess we can't add altering this area to its list of quirks along with wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I kind of get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we got some new stuff to investigate what could lead us to the right direction. You should go and check all the places that have changed. Oh, right. Gotta start us from the bottom, no matter how hard we worked before. What's this? Seems some kind of barrier, but beyond that. The circle on the other side feels like it's gonna be important sooner or later, though. Shouldn't we investigate that monument first, Kevin? It definitely looks like it had changed. Alright. Probably should. I could understand if it was an artifact or ornament, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic. Now, there's an apt enough description of it. I've heard of one. Only one thing I can add to it is that the laws of this world that we know don't seem to apply to it. Raise. Huh? There was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are we gonna do? The hell with it. Not like we're gonna have any better options. Visitors from afar. This again. The voice is different though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh? Name your currency, so that we may transact within the system that you know. Wait a sec. What do you mean by currency? Maybe it's gonna try to sell us things in exchange for Mira. Oh, I get you. Understood. Then I shall grant you the power in exchange for that currency. Release my brethren, then we shall grant you a good fortune. What do you think that was about? How would I know? Bizarre as I say, we should be able to buy things with Mirror if we use the synthesized quartz here. Pretty useful if nothing else. We do still have the set that was left over from the quartz that was shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones. Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery arts if we're ever gonna find ourselves in a jam. That's what I thought. This would be better. See, I needed 2 more for her. I'll go down this way. Holy Stragus! Now this is something. It really is. It's like as if petals of pure light were floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guests. Was that... Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you with the blessing of the earth. However, my power is not within its limits. I require compassion in exchange for its use. Oh, compensation. When my master's power returns, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. Oh man. If something told me this tree didn't chatter them up and offer them to sell ingredients, I'd tell them they had one too many drinks. Raise? Something up? That great tree took root near the 7-colored spring and then it granted blessings and joy. A concert from the book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. Oh, hallowed audios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. Well, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even if the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food, food is the fundamental basis of everything. That's not any testament I ever laid eyes on. That said, let me give you this. Huh? Why are you giving this to me? Because you're remarkably imperious of a knight of the church. You should work on becoming more devout through cooking in her name. That doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure that it's the wish of the ingredients to be used in the best shape possible. But still, please? Do stuff from all good sometimes. Well, fine, but if you have any help, dear, deal? Also, the second I catch you snacking on something while we were making it, I'm done. Haha, no. Of course, I ate that. Oh, it's still recorded. I wonder if the egg sandwich can be made money off of. So I got just 3,000 Mira. Potato, onion, and eggs. Where's the flower at? Nope. Can't make money off of it. You guys doing? The bottom of this water is glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome, visitors from afar. Again? It sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with the master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me. I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. How is that even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. It looks like the water here only has effect when it's shiny though. Yeah. Well, with all the energy that we got now, I don't think there's not much we can do from here. We should check out later if we ever feeling tired. Right. You don't think it could have been the exit, do you? If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. The monument that sells us items, the tree that sells us ingredients, the spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything is here designed to help us prepare for something dangerous, or am I feeling into it? No, I don't think you are. So, what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? I don't have any other better ideas at this point. Although, it might be better for you to stay behind. Never mind, ma'am. We'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'll be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first, I shall give you this. Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by Commander Salate. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet that he's not even taking notes when he's out on the job. Give this to him so he has more excuses to slack off. Bah, she figured it out, huh? Hold on. How are you close enough to her to ask her this kind of favor? She was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. I respect her deeply. No, joke. Oh, I had no idea. Bet she kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised if I know hell could have had Lebanese. Kevin? Sorry, just spacing out. Our next destination, that's Circle, but you have anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood. Check this out. It looks like it really was an entrance of sorts. We still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. We've got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? We sure do. Kevin. But monsters? How did they just appear out of nowhere? Oh, thank you very much for the sub, Dal. 29 months. Man. Hope you've been doing well. I am rather confused why they even gave me like very low spells for things that hit so hard. Oh, nice. This sucks, man. They're doing a lot more damage than what I can heal for.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its hope... Let's end this.
Goddess bless you.
Ta!
Oh, I see what I can do. I can do that blessing to restore his health and give him CP, and then he has a craft that can restore hit points to both of us. So I can kind of juggle their CP like that.
Not bad.
How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. There were a whole lot of monster types in our world, but that's my first time ever seeing anything like that. It's gotta be like a totally different realm. And the monsters weren't even the strongest part. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's still too early for me to know much, so I don't know anything really, so I just have to keep playing to figure out what's going on. Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usually affair either. Exactly. The three elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during the battle too. Oh, really? I didn't even notice that. I didn't use those spells. Not just like the traditional four elements. Very observant, rookie. Didn't you think you'd notice that to that extent? This points to another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire and Zenora, but you're not gonna find any that are weak to Mirage. You know how it is. Indeed, I do. Spiritually, the world in which we live in is a relatively low plane of existence. To quote the Testaments, all world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, knowing is meant of miracles. Quoting word for word, though hey, I guess those were the basic principles. We still gotta keep running into surprises. Space, time, and Mirage, all here. It should be impossible. What about those monsters themselves? Honestly, they were less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that should have been allowed to exist in our world, yet they somehow without any problems here. And I doubt that those are the only ones. Are we gonna be alright in here? Hopefully they were tough, but not so tough we can't handle if we're together. It's not like there's anything else for us to do back in the base area, so let's keep walking and see what we'll find, I say. It might be worth going back briefly to check on our ordnance setups though, seeing as that we're more elements to account for now. True. Okay, Kevin, let me give you this. What's this for? It's called a Monster Guide. It was designed to record data on monsters, their habits, their weaknesses, and the like. I think it would be wise for us to note anything and everything that we come across here. Although, I suppose Fiend Guide would be more appropriate here. You're telling me. I'm sure I can't just store all this info up in the top of an old noggin though. I already put in enough stuff for Grandsitter notebook with this. My hands are gonna get numb at this rate. You complain way too much, Kevin. You're a knight, do your job. Ugh, yes ma'am. Oh, no time would be the present, I guess. Screw. There, happy? yeah. Okay, so they were weak to Mirage. I didn't know that. Oh, I took some damage. Let's go back and rest. Let's see if that thing is charged up too. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh! It does damage too.
Not bad.
Level up. I guess it was not a traditional map of Sims.
Not bad. All right, what's next?
Oh, it's turning around so you can't even get behind it. I guess it must be made of stone, because physical attacks don't really do much to it.
Not bad. Not bad.
Did you know it's true that Zen's name was written as Zane, but another name challenge considered was Oliver's? The original suggestion was Oliver. This chest was glad to request never went through. I'm here because they ran out of jokes.
Let's go.
No problem.
Hey!
Oh, that wasn't enough to kill him? Shit.
I was not prepared.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
Whoops, I gotta go all the way back now.
Hey! Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Okay, Dal, thank you for the lurks.
I'll save you! Yeah!
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Huh? What's this? It's really pretty. It looks like a cube of septum, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, maybe if we touch it and see what happens. Does it seem harmful? Nope. Seems safe to me. Wish I knew what it was though. This light coming off of it is so warm. It's kind of slow, rhythmic glowing that reminds me of heating heart in a way. What was that? There's our cube again. Visitor from afar. You who possesses the cube. It's that voice from earlier. Just who are you? What are you talking to us from? Raise that sealing stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I can get is that we need to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. The cube's warp functionality is now available. To use it, click on the icon in the top right corner of the screen and select the location you want to warp to. What was... Beware of the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Don't even ask. I feel like it was some kind of weird dream that just gets freakier about a minute. I don't sense anything bad coming from that voice, at least. More like it's trying to guide us forward. True, it does. You don't think the cube has a will of its own and the thing is talking to us, do you? I doubt it. The keeps talking about the cube as if it was a separate object. My hunch is that the source of the voice is someone else. And there is actually a malevolent one it was bringing up too. I could see that being the man in black that we saw were thrown in here, but it could very easily be someone else. All of this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Well, let's try and see things one step at a time, okay? And on that note, the best place to start is probably giving the cube's new power a shot. You're serious? Serious as I can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know. And the situation that we're stuck in, we need to use everything we've got at our disposal. Alright, be sure you're careful when using it. I will. Whoops. Kind of weird because I have it underneath OBS and I have to minimize OBS in order to click on it. Oh! Alright, that actually worked. Now we got a quick way to get back to safety when we run into danger. That does sound useful. I still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however. Oh, I'm not planning to lower my guard around that thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. Anyway, next up is the little guy. The sealing stone. That voice made it sound like something would be released from it if we hold it up to the monument. Any guesses? No, but I know how I would find out the answer real quick. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by preparing for a fight just in case. We got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Something's happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. What? Girl? Huh? What was that light? Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things. What are you doing here? Where do I even start? But yeah, it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller. You noticed, hee. I'm happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to Liberal? Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because Agate was coming over. Then all of a sudden everything went white and then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Alright, I should pinch myself to check. Yep, this is Tita everyone knows and loves, alright. She's adorable. So, that's what happened. This is odd because that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake. Honestly, I can't even be sure right now. Especially if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeus? Makes no sense. You're right. It sounds as though you two were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Grand Seal and Zeus are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by the light roughly at the same time. That's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops! I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Tita Russell. I'm an apprentice at Zeus Central Factory. I'm Reese Argent, a sister of the Septian Church. I've heard a lot from you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you met Mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you, too. And now that I met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. She didn't say anything or do anything inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of herself when it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control? How? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, and that's kind of unique area about you. Unique? You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make them more unique than Reese. Oh, please. Anyway, what are the two of you planning on doing now? Are you gonna keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan, yeah. Not that we made so much of a dent in progress up front so far. We barely started exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind then, please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here. That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made to study stuff, but that's what I said before. This place is just one big and very dangerous mystery. If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm gonna be in danger, I'd rather be with you and at least try to help out. Fair point, I guess. Hey, you're every bit as spunky as a steel, too, you know. Hee hee. You can't be serious, Kevin. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She went on to liberal arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived Adios knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge just because of her age. Still, please, I really want to help. I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause any problems, really. Alright, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequence of your actions and what it means to worry others. And as long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, do please be careful. Thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously. If anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm sure my death on Erica's hands would be a slow and painful one. I swear, I won't let that happen. Deal. Alright, let's get back to work. Once Tia's equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go. Understood. Right. Oh, she does look kind of different. Well, at least they gave her decent clothes to start with. You know, we found all that legendary stuff the last game. You would have think they would have held on to that stuff. Let's see. Alright, let's try that. Let's see if the little thingy's filled up yet. Oh yeah, okay. When that little spot's filled up, then it's good to go.
Let's end this.
Oh, she didn't hit for very much at all.
Hey!
All right, what's next?
Oh, they just took her all her EP away with that vanish. What the hell's up with that? I just got here and it's like there was like some kind of vanish thing when he hit her and then she disappeared, but it was like the one of the boss fights in the last game. Luckily we weren't that deep in. Let me try clicking on this orb, see if it'll teleport us. Oh. Oh. There's a button I can do. I don't have to click out of OBS for that. I can click. There was a button there I could use. Oh, and this is the map. Okay, I found the map button. So we have to walk all the way back. Why am I missing so much with this one? That was weird.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Wasn't the path blocked before? Sure was. What's going on? Is something wrong? The last time we passed here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier. But as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that. Well, I think about what changed since we last passed through here and now. Maybe it was releasing Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else. Oh, I see. Still, that's actually could be it. Huh? You think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than a coincidence. This could have been among one of the many rules that govern the place that we haven't figured out yet. Rules? I think I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any further if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. It can't be sure, but I do have a good feeling about it. A good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue as responsible for the situation we're in, but it feels very deliberately set up. Which is all the reason why you need to be careful, I suppose.
No way!
She can use dark matter. Oh, nice. She got long barrel. Huh? What's this? A shiny door with a moon on it. Welcome. Bring me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa! I could hear a voice talking right into my mind. It looks as though this door got a will of its own, like the trees spraying in monument back at the garden. There'll become a day when I used all this funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. You think it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle, but it's sure not me or Reese. Hey, door. It's her you mean, right? Indeed, she is the one I seek. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. Trial? Maybe it wants you to test your strength to see if you're worthy of something. And apparently we can't even go inside and back you up in it. That's audacious. I propose we disregard the door and move on. Wait, I'm gonna go inside. But Tita, hold on a second, there's no way. I feel like this might be another one of the rules I was talking about earlier. And besides, we got little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues we can to help get out. If it seems like it could be too dangerous, I'll come right back out, I promise. Well, alright, we're counting on you. But like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger you need to. Do be careful. I will. Wow, this room's so pretty. I wonder how it's made up though. Uh-oh. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant you the memory fragment of my blessing.
I've gotta give it my all! Okay!
Oh man, I am screwed. Seems like as long as I hit them all in a group, then I should be able to be I should be okay. Ooh, that was not a blessing. Alright, see if I can blind them.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Yes, I can blind them. Alright, that makes things a heck of a lot easier. If they do that madness, they should be able to miss a lot on me. Do I have wind on her? Maybe I can also add agility up on her too. No. I should be fine though. Especially now that she's gonna use her S-craft on a critical. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, do your words. Easy.
Scary.
You have overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. Huh? What's that sound? What? Do I know you? Oh. Ha ha ha. We really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. I don't think you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. Oh. Mom, Dad! Hee hee, that's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on so I couldn't tell who you were. You could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom, are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. Why are you so cute? Oh, adios. Thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never gonna let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How could I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I kind of like the chance to greet her too, though. Oh, sure, knock yourself out. I suppose you do have the right after all. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away. I sure have. I missed you both so much. Aw, everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again, come on. Mom, please. Erica, I think we should probably wait until you change. The maintenance uniforms is full of sensors, as you know. Oh yeah, slipped my mind. In that case... Shall we take care of business first, then? Where is that redhead man I've heard so much about? Are you talking about Agate? That's the one. I was so hoping to be able to meet him. Now, where is he? He's actually in Bose at the moment. Mom, you're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Bah, talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that would indicate him in close proximity to my angel again. Well, it's okay. We can always go meet him over in Bose next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot had been happening here in their absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. We'll have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce you to him then. The house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. You been to his house? Gah! Now, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I? Agate! You're gonna pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Oh, my eyes playing tricks on me. Grandpa. Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up in our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but... They're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Most of the places we go don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port. And there's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing that you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 hours under? Well, you really are a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me. You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I doubt any can even manage 5 minutes. A fat load of good they'll be if any other trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real world use in any time soon. Oh, how wrong you are. I'll have you know that we came all the way from the border of Calvert on these. From Calvert? Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you the craft's flight time if somewhat limited. But that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 selge. After modifying the orbital circuits, they were able to record an operation time with 382.2 seconds too. 120 selge, 382.2 seconds. Surprised? That stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance. Brilliance? Ha! Don't make me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the Cap-Hill, and those are child's play by comparison. I don't even have to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn old fart. Here they go again. Hey, will you two please stop fighting, please? Oh, and I read those files you sent me. You got some nerve showing your face to me after I exposed my daughter to such danger. To say nothing of letting that vermin like A-word near her. Oh, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from a mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in a mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? Dad, Can't you stop them? It'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see each other again, I'm sure. But they're taking up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people gonna get past us? Yeah, that's a good point. We can probably leave these two landing crafts out here forever. I guess we're gonna have to go drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. When she's out shopping, that's when no one knows how much she spent. You're hard working, paycheck too. Ah, there's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? 1 coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up. Oh, let me help too. I see you haven't managed your heathen ways. When are you gonna grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black? And when are you gonna understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger too set on his ways to appreciate another's tastes? Huh, I'm just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it, and then you go and plop 3 sugars in it? You can't even call that coffee anymore. Any time I ever have to drink coffee, I always put lots of milk and sugars because it's tasty. Ah, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blaspheming so? Here's your order, Orica. Don't let it get too cold now. Bah, we have to settle this dispute another time. Well, time to drink up. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the ones who've been busy slacking off abroad. Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got us to ride an Aristeel with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that and you didn't get me a photograph or a handkerchief or even a button off his uniform? Why do you want a button off her uniform? Your mother's been a huge fan of her since the Captain's Academy days. I swear, if you had the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over the academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-rate. Did you just say the words useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare to insult her? Ah, nothing of the sort. I just have plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her aboard the Aristeel. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, now you done it. You're not gonna shut insolent mouth of yours. I'm gonna do it for you. What's that? Is someone jealous? Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation? Tita, what is it? Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. It makes it feel like Mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so we'll need to go grab a few things. Oh, really? That sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning on heading out for work again anytime soon, so it'll be like taking the cooking duties for a while. Oh, I'd love to go shopping with you then. Ah, great. That day's dinner was a real feast. And for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner, you can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go on to bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back as soon as possible, didn't you? Well, you pretty are sharp, aren't you? Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. What in Adios' name? What part of your daft brain taught you that you should start making this? Why, we came back here to begin with. ZCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe anyway. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, you know. You should go get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? You didn't get out of the bath that long ago? You're gonna catch a cold hanging around here too. You should be getting ready for bed. Aw, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever them look like, really complicated. That's an orbital engine on the right-hand side, right? It looks like a compact one too. Oh, I know. It's a new kind of airship. Come on, Mom. I really want to see. Oh boy, it looks like you're getting all fired up. You can't just help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair. Alright, I've finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work? Oh, perfect timing. Get your angel to bed, will you? Sure, it is past her bedtime. What? Let's go, Tita. Let me have a quick look, please. I can't go to bed right after that. I can't work out that comforter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me. Looks like her obsession's grown by monstrous proportions since we've been away. If that may be, it may still be past your bedtime. But... Okay, let's start with a unit here. Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it in the capital before actually attempting to make this blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind when it's be strong enough to build the frame out of either. So shall we consider holding it to a new one? I wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scorch closer without them noticing. Tita? Aw, shouldn't have pushed my luck. Seriously now, go to bed. But... if you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But for now, you need to go to sleep. How does that sound? Good enough? But... that's a promise, okay? A promise. Yes, yes, I promise. I'm not gonna let you forget that you promised. And don't you go making up whatever it is without me. I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow, and that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita. Okay. Good night. She takes after her mother in every way. Well, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. Ouroboros' technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed. That's a fine understatement. Their technological level is far beyond that of ours. It's true that for virtually everything we've seen of theirs, too, the Arcanisms, the Gospels, the Glorious. I'm not entirely without ideas on how they have it all, though. Why the sudden questions, anyway? I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew them before that. You did? We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly, but they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now and through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm that much beyond a shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came back here. We never imagined that they were so bold as to try anything in Liberal, but we had to come back earlier. But they are not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible. Jesus, this is one hell of a memory. I wasn't planning on sleeping in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Huh, Dad? Oh, yeah. I forgot you and Mom were back. We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah. Sorry. I feel bad forgetting all about it. Oh, hey! You said you'd tell me what you were up to today. Yep. That's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather, though. Huh? Why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the Central Factory first thing this morning, so they should be there as we speak. Thanks, I'm off to go then. Tita? You might want to have breakfast first. Whoops, forgot that too. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair either. Alright, take care of that first and then get some food in you. I promise it'll be warm when you finish up. Thanks, Dad. Alright, I'm off. Take care, don't be trying to run over to ZFF as fast as you trip or something. I won't. It's so great to have them back home. And now it's off to the factory. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning. You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning. Oh, they did. I know they're very well indeed. Erica came charging in with a look on her face that slighted all the hell about what to break loose. All the while she was shouting, "We got a new invention to make. We need someone really, really big. Hop on it." She wouldn't take no for an answer either. I'm sorry about her. She causes you so much trouble every time she decides to want to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa, maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an expected explosion. If only I could wipe that from my memory. Ha 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 ha. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I got no idea what she's planning, but she said she had something she wanted to look into using the Capville. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room, in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can't end well. But please, Goddess, please don't let them break anything. Ugh, my stomach hurts. Actually, now that I think about it, I think all this is the first time they have worked up on the same thing together. Usually they're competing over who can make the best invention, not joining forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just capable and engineer too. Even they're kind of scary when they both get into work. If the two of them were actually going to get their heads together on something, yeah, I can't wait to see the result. I want to go see right away. And so this is what we're up against. It looks like we're not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. These downright terrifying specs. Mom! Wait, how in the world? Isn't that Data on Peter Mater? Oh, hi Tita, you came just at the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Well yeah, but why did you ask? What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know. Well, well, it's not really big, but other than that, I could really tell just by looking at it. Oh, right, I suppose you wouldn't be able to. It's an awful lot taller than you, after all. Mom? Why are you looking at Peter Mater's data for, anyway? I thought you were here to work on some new invention. Wait, you're not... That we are. The two of us are ready to start work at any time. Alright then. It's that time we get to work on our task, making an organism capable of competing against our buddy Peter Mater. Let the orbital gear project begin. What? Why? Why do I feel like this? Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening when I hope out the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel a little bit sad. This doesn't feel right. Reen. Oh, what are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me. They're to deal with noise. The design requires a high degree of precision, so it was a necessary addition. Mom! So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here. I see. Mom! Oh, Tina, what are you doing there? Well, I was wondering if there was anything I can do to help. I want to do something for Reen too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. Huh? What can you do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you can do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it. An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to start the paperwork for a return to Liberal. The way we returned home was kind of borderline illegal, so no unofficial paperwork has been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan brought me up a few times, so I'm good. Get it taken care of. So thanks. Okay. What I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I'm still helping her by doing this. I'll just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back to help with the real work. Man, let this memory end. Found you, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch? Ah, adios above. Please protect us all. Oh, hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that Shi's experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed, or... I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that happened yet, though, so don't worry. Really? Phew. Oh, that's a relief. Maybe there's a sign my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too then. That said, I do have a little favor to ask of you. Oh, what kind of favor? Tita passed on what her mother had told her and asked the Murdoch to sort out the necessary paperwork. Oh, they were arrived by air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally? It sounds that way. Oh no, I need to go and sort this out right away. Could you stay and pray to Adios in my place, Tita? Please, just pray nothing gets destroyed because of a new invention of theirs and it all goes to plan. Okay, I will. Thank you. Phew. Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do, though. I'm not strong like a steel. I could say anything to Rain like she did. I know. I'll get them to let me help with the orbital gears development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Peter Mater, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask. This too. Here's brand new. And it can cut 10 times the precision than the other previous model. Bah, I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom, here you are. Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'd take care of the paperwork right away. He probably is working on it right now. But now I've done that, Mom, I want to ask part of the orbital gears development team too. You? Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending time with Reen while she was in Liberal, and even if she's a member of the society, she's also my friend. Reen. Now, where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she that girl Peter Mater belonged to? Erica, if I might have permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? Mom, what are you? You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros? Why is this the first I'm hearing this? This wasn't any part of what you sent me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't you give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to get involved in the orbital gear development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the orbital gear is going to be able to fly on equal terms with Peter Mater, right? Then I want to be involved because I want to be kind of power as Steel has. Tita, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the orbital gear to fight Peter Mater yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand what we're making here? Well, I only got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal. That's not what I mean. The orbital gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to does it fact up, that's the reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the Army are made to protect the country, not hurt people. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developers of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into, making it on to cause unstoppable suffering to people, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having to point it out to you, can you still say you want power? Well, you're not doing what you're doing fully aware of what the potential consequences may lay down the line, but can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. How can I understand you deeply about your friend? I do. But that's not the main reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know. I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she's went through. Why not show a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but it doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get the say in how our inventions end up being used in the line. That's just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs. That we do. I know that she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be a part in this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden, not at her age. I know all that Mom's been saying is true. I know, really I do, but then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around hopelessly? I know, I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. Tita inserted a car into a sliding elevator panel. Dad! Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join then? No. I understand what Mom is saying, I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has a very clear reasons of what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over the driven by emotion or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's natural defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument like this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Reen, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish, but I don't know. But it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it's anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't going to be comforting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something that's made up. I know. Maybe I'm going over to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Reen. If you want to succeed, you need a stronger spirit than you got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell her or others how you really feel. You'll just back down first. That reminds me of something Agate once said, actually. He said fighting's all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no. I'm really starting to worry about this Agate fella. I think resolve is more appropriate word than guts. You need to have the resolve to express all your honest feelings to her, plus you need to accept her in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier than done, too. Well, I know she's from a society and that Pater Mater is too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have that kind of power as Steel does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say, or even if she does, that I'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she was part of Ouroboros and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all that there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her. So I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who's been an excited little kid when we found a cute pendant in a shop. And when I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Peter Mater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the orbital gear will give me a chance to change that. If I had that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of her, how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica? What? Mom, how long have you been listening in on us? Not long, but I've already heard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course. What? If you finally get to talk to this ring girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you gonna do? Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want me a part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back like a steel can, but I can try to get to know more about her and Pater Mater, and I can make a stronger connection to her through the orbital gear. That's nothing stopping me doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so that I can be a part of her life, I want to do it, even if it's small. Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. I see. Well, I can't help but feel that you're being a little naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you have said as sufficient reason for participating in the Orbital Gear project. Really? Really, now that you're willing for, I've got work to do. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we need to start working on the quartz prototypes. So I can be part of the development? You promise? Well, we'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm gonna be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah, bring it on. Good. Are you ready to get started? Thanks to her efforts, Tina was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled with a new sense of tension as it became a building ground for a new invention. Tina was able to work a full-fledged engineer equal to the adult around her for the first time. She also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were a constant and relentless, but that was a source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Looks like shit. It's like Metal Gear's special child. And done. Alright, time to begin our activation test. I think we can probably do a little break. We've been working almost constantly for a whole days now. How can you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. The best part in developing something new is about to begin. That goes for you especially, Tita. Me? That seat in the prototype here is on the small side, so there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be part of our test until the very end. I know, but please, let me have some sleep first. Well, okay, only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today whenever you're in a state of ending up with a bunch of mistakes being made. She's done very well in my opinion. Not even more veteran engineers can keep up with her working pace. I'm amazed little daughter did her in the first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay. So that was the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th. Wait, tomorrow's Friday? Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. I finished running all the necessary simulations. It should be able to perform to roughly the intended specifications. But Tita, what's the rush? Grandpa, I just realized tomorrow's the final last Friday of the month. Ah, yes. That's when Agate's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, Agate? I'm not sure I follow. What's special about last Friday of the month? Whoops, I forgot to tell you. This is gonna be your first time meeting Agate, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So... Oh, so it's our dear friend Agate is visiting, is he? Yeah, what a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Mom? Well, you see, Tita, your mother, Dan, darling, I just had a brilliant idea. I've decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require a sacrifice. We can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready, Agate Crossmer. So let me get this straight. You're saying that you want Agate to help with the test, right? I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology is concerned. I can't see him to be much help. Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life to the name of science. What? Come on now, Erica. There's no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I'd like to have a chance to have a good long talk with him myself. You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's gonna be a good day. A very, very good day. It's just like me. Or do they seem to have Agate all wrong? Side story, Orbital Gear Project Part 1 finished. Ooh, Long Barrel EX. Ah, thank Adios, you're alright. Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired. Yeah, I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through. Ah, that's good. So what happened in there? Well, Tia explained everything that happened on the other side of the door. I see. Yep, sounds like this is another one of those our rules, alright. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get the door to open. After that, you need to fight your way through a battle or trial. Win, and you get to see some kind of memory fragment and walk away with a mirror as a bonus. That sums things up. Yeah, that's how it was for me. The memory fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished though. There seemed to be more than it than I didn't get to see. Maybe there's more to one pattern to these doors in. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably make the name of the locations down. Indeed. Memory doors are located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors contain highly lengthened side stories. Star doors contain short stories. Sun doors contain minigames. In order to open a door, you will need to fulfill one or more multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of the door for the first time, you'll earn Mira, and depending on your choices or actions, potential even bonuses such as items. All of this information is automatically recorded in a notebook and can be viewed at any time. Finally, you can also warp to any door you have discovered using the cube. Just how long does this place go on for? It's so strange, too. The shadow towers were weird enough, but this has made a lot more sense than this does. Is something wrong, Reese? What'd you go all quiet for? Well, I was just wondering what that is. What is? What? What's the Air Seal doing here? Do you recognize this ship? Uh-huh. It belongs to the royal family in Liberal. We used it to get on top of the floating city. Interesting. So you have an idea something like that could have possibly ended up here? Maybe it was sent here the same way we were. I don't think we'll get anywhere speculating. Could have come our way, could have come in some other way. We just don't know. The best thing for us to do now is to see what these guys inside have to say.
Let's end this.
I think in order for the item to drop, you have to actually do a killing blow, which sucks. Oh, they both dropped an item. Maybe if you just damage them. If you just damage them with that icon, then it'll automatically give you an item when they're dying. Huh. This is like that monument in the area we started in, though it's not glowing like the one is. The one that the garden had no glow and was in the beginning either. Kevin, do you want to give it a try? I was just thinking the same thing. Oh! I suspected as much. When we activated the first monument, it said, "Release my brethren." I guess now we know what it meant. Then do you think this monument might have had the same power as the other one? Most likely. It should come in handy at least. Inspecting monuments scattered around throughout the game allows you to use the cube to restore their power. Much like the one in the base area, you can use these to restore hit points, buy equipment, and make warps. They also function as checkpoints, allowing you to warp to them using the cube. In addition, any new items available will be added to the base monument stock as well. Oh, there was another door up there. Man, I still don't have hardly any quartz at all. That map was a little confusing, but I see now that it was just overlapping.
I am ready.
Shit, so close.
All right, what's next? Let's end this.
No way.
I hold in my...
We did it! We did it!
Alright, we'll go ahead and stop here for today. Made some good progress. Man, that was a lot of dialogue and story. I guess this is what the third one is kind of like. It's basically just wrapping up the very final stuff for this series or sub-series. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ritsu is doing a charity for children for games in a hospital thing. She's doing a 24-hour stream and she's about 16 hours in, so she's still got some. She still has some more time streaming. Let's go ahead and pay her a visit. But thank you very much for coming by, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you on Monday. Take care, and I'll see you then.